Hello, folks. Non-existent fan base. I don't know what to call you. Like, I feel like I'm ripping off someone every time I call you something. Anyway, um, I'm here to show you some more boring Legos. Yes, it's another one of those videos, one of those Lego ones. So if you hate me and you hate Legos and you're like, who the hell are you, you man-child? And these are extremely boring. Why do I want to look at weird bootleg Lego figures? Then leave. Thank you. Now that there are no people left, since everybody agrees with what I previously stated, let's go ahead and do this for me. Okay, so first up, let's just go, let's throw Tom Holland in here. We're starting with Spider-Man minifigures, that's right. One of my greatest inspirations in life. Tom Holland. No, I'm just kidding. Tobey Maguire is way sexier. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this is the Tom Holland Spider-Man. So for all you girls that like know nothing about Marvel and just want to watch the Spider-Man movie so that you can see Mr. Sex Lord, then here he is. Here he is as a Lego. Showed this some ass a couple times. What? No. I don't know. Who said that. Okay, wait, let me get some lights going in here. This is trash. The lighting in here is trash. Oh, there you go. Also, you may have noticed the carpet changed because you see this streak of tan here? Wait, am I not? Oh, this streak of tan. That streak of tan right there? That's not usually tan. That's right, because we're on a new carpet today. Not the standard one. Okay, Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Pretty standard one. He's not rare or anything. He's just a minifigure. Okay, next. Dr. Octopus. How do I even show this in here? Classic Dr. Octopus. Also, this is part of my iPad stand, so don't be confused. This is Dr. Octopus here, classic, with the most stylish hairdo possibly imaginable. Oh wow, that's actually really good quality. Damn, I didn't know iPads could do that. Anyway, there he is. He has these legs. They're kind of hard for you to see. And he's not rare either. He came in a set where Vulture was in this like big Vulture robot thing. No, he was in a big Dr. Octopus robot thing. Never mind, forget Vulture. Vulture wasn't even in that set. But he was in this like big Doc Ock robot. So that was one of those sets. This is Vulture. Not the Vulture you may recognize from the movies, not technological at all, just a bald guy with a ruff in a suit with green wings. In other words, the sexiest thing on earth. Ciao. Black cat. Black cat is rare. Look at those Lego titties. Oh, God. Even though they did very much make that apparent. I don't know why they were, they focused so much on that, but you know, weird, horny, fake Lego makers. I appreciate it. She was actually pretty expensive because she's not made by Lego. So, because the past three had been made by Lego, she is not. She's like a Spider-Man villain and ally at different times, and she's just like this zillionth superhero lady that just like beats people up and runs around with like a whip or like sticks or something. Like, you know, Hellcat, Black Widow, like all the just assassin ladies from Marvel. She's just one of them. She is not distinguished from them in any way. That's her. She does have white hair though, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is what we like to call well, no. So this guy I got in like a lot of minifigures on eBay when I was little because I was like, oh my god, it says it comes with over 1,000 minifigures and it's like $5, and somehow I believed that. It was actually what they call a grab bag on eBay, which is like where you have like a bunch of Lego figures and like they just give you a random selection out of like their selection. But I thought like it just gave you all of the ones that were displayed as like options that you might get. So for like $5 I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get thousands of Legos, and instead I got this like crappy Spider-Man who doesn't even have webbing pattern on the back of his head, and he's beautiful. I use him all the time. His limbs are like wiggly. His head is like weirdly off center. It's brilliant. Here, this is just to compare with the other one. This is the real Lego. Okay, and it has webbing on the back of the head. That's what I meant by that. And this is the fake one with no webbing. Also, if you're an expert on these things, you'll notice that Flegos have, I call them Flegos, which is fake Legos, like so just remember, when I say Flego, that's what it means, like bootleg Chinese Lego. They have they tend to be shinier because they're made of a different plastic, more cheap plastic. Okay, you recognize him. This is Night Monkey. Remember, Ned called him that in Spider-Man Far From Home. This is Mr. Sex Lord Tom Holland's neck suit, which I think is really cool. It's like Spider-Man Noir, but in the movies. So that's pretty epic. Damn, this is really in focus, and my finger looks vile. There. Okay, we got him. Cool. By the way, this isn't my whole collection. I couldn't find everyone. We got Spider-Man, Captain America. I know. Lego does everything with weird combinations of heroes. I don't even know if he actually exists. He might actually exist in comics, but I've never heard of him before. He used to have a shield, but I don't know where it went. So that's that. Next. Mr. Spelling Bee Nerd Spider-Man. He's got the Spelling Bee coat on from Homecoming. If you're a nerd, you would know what that meant. And he's got his little hoodie hood. Cool. The hoodie hood also is shared by this guy, Scarlet Spider, Kane Lawrence from Marvel. He's like a clone of Spider-Man, but he's actually a lot cooler. Just because the hoodie makes him like edgier, just a hell of a lot. Look how much edgier he looks than normal Spider-Man. He's just the edgelord version. Okay. Now we got Prowler, or Uncle Aaron, if you remember him from Into the Spider-Verse. Like the guy with the big fists. Like, you know, the Mr. Big Fist Metal Man. He works for Kingpin. He was Miles Morales' uncle. If you don't know who Miles Morales is, that's the new Spider-Man from the new movie, from like an alternate universe or something. So yeah, that's cool. Because I mean, the universe he's from, Peter Parker, is blonde, so obviously he's from some cursed universe. This is Miles Morales. It's not the actual Lego. I think there is an actual Lego. This is just a Flego, which looks pretty homemade if you look close enough. So yeah, that's that. And we got Shocker, but this isn't the standard Shocker. I want the standard. The normal Shocker looks like a pineapple. Everyone could admit that. But this is the Shocker that literally the only thing that he has in common is that he has the pineapple sleeves. But other than that, he's just like a dude with a big fist. And he was from Homecoming. He was that Shocker. Cool. I also have the big Vulture from Homecoming because they came in the same set. Now this Lego figure, this is Demogoblin. He's really creepy looking. I spent $30 on this one figure. I know. Because there are 6 of him left in the world at this point. He's only on eBay by this guy, Engineerio. Here's the stand that he came from. So this is like a rare figure. It says Doom by Engineerio. And for comparison, I'm pretty sure this is another figure by Engineerio. So they're all using real Lego pieces, but so like this one, you see how he broke the pieces of the hood off to make it look more Ronan the Accusory? And it's 3D printed. Like you can see the texture in the light like that. So they're 3D printed on the ink. Okay, next up, and that was Demogoblin, the one, I don't know if I already said that. This is Demogoblin. He's the creepiest looking guy. Cost $30, but you know, I don't care. This is Ghost Rider. He's an ally of Spider-Man. I decided he should be in here. He came in a set for Spider-Man, and he has this chain.
Your soul is mine, foolish mortal.
Okay, there's that. We got Chameleon. Chameleon, Spider-Man villain. He's fake, obviously. Lego doesn't make him. I don't know what weird toga thing he's wearing right now, and he's got a gun, and he can change shape. Wow, how incredible. You wouldn't have guessed by his name, would you have? Next. Venom. Venom is actually, this figure of Venom that I have, his grin is really creepy, but look, he's broken actually in the back. So that piece is supposed to be a hook, but the bottom part of it got snapped off. So instead of him having like 4 of these dangly things, he only has 3, and he's holding the other one because he can't put it on his back. So that really sucks. He's disabled. Speaking of weird dangly things, Carnage. Of course, this is a Lego. Got him on eBay a long time ago. This is just a genuine minifigure that Lego made, and they also made a new one, but I like this one better. So yeah, that's Carnage. This is Morbius, the living vampire. You may remember him. I got him on artfire.com. You may remember him from, if you read what was it called? The Spider-Verse comics, I think. It's the Spider-Verse series. He's part of a family of vampires that owns like this, they live near like this web thing that allows them to transport to any dimension they want, and they just eat spider people from all across dimensions. Imagine if they were into the Spider-Verse. That would be really different. You know, it's very gruesome, those comics. But anyway, and they're like very, very strong, and they're vampire people that eat Spider-Man. So, epic. It's Spider UK, mate. Fancy some tea and crumpets, eh? Yeah, I mean, that's all that really needs to be said. Gotta go take the lift out of here. Okay. Spider UK. Everyone loves him. He doesn't really do very good dental health stuff. Here's Spider Girl. I know, right? This is what Marvel always does. They put hair on top of masks. Whose idea was this? I don't know. Why does Spider Girl exist? I don't know. Like, why can't they do like the Spider-Gwen thing? Why can't they just put like a hood on? Like, that looks cool. Like, why? Why did they have to give her hair? Anyway, Spider-Girl is real Lego. This is fake Lego. This Gwen. Okay. And then, of course, Aunt May. You can't forget her. Aunt May. Yeah. I guess that's all that needs to be said about her. She's just she's the lady with the dead husband that somehow got a lot younger in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Who knows why? They changed a lot of stuff. This is Daredevil. I know he's not really part of Spider-Man, but you know he's a friend of Spider-Man, and I have like Bullseye and stuff, but that I will save for a different boring ass Lego review. I mean, it's not even a review, it's just me showing off what I have and making fun of some of the characters, right? Okay, this is Mrs. Maddie Murdock, Mr. Blind Superhero. All he can really do is be blind and have other senses that are better, and he just jumps around hitting people. But trust me, I love reading old Daredevil comics. They're really cool. Daredevil's one of my favorites. Okay, next. Ah, yes. Next up we have Hobgoblin. He's pretty creepy looking. Here, wait, let me take him off this thing. This is Hobgoblin. He has a pumpkin that's on fire that he throws and it blows up. Kind of like Green Goblin, who I'm going to show in a second. This Hobgoblin, and this is his glider thing. Pew pew. It has missiles that shoot. Okay, next up we have Green Goblin. Looks like this, another flaming pumpkin that I think looks a lot cooler. There he is. And this is his glider, and it also shoots. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Then, after that, we have everyone's favorite Peter Porker Spider-Ham. Lego makes a figure of this man, I'm buying him, right? So you think like, oh look, it's Spider-Man when you look at the nose, and then you look at the rest and you're like, holy crap, what the hell is that thing? Yeah, I've asked myself the same question. Okay. Anyway, Electra. This is the oldest like Lego figure I have in like this collection, almost. You could like he's all faded there. Which one of his arms? This arm. If you look like this, so this arm is actually broken, kind of ish. Like there's like a dent in the side. Anyway, I think he's a figure that's lasted me a long time, and he's still in pretty good shape. So, thank you, Hong Kong. Got Sandman here. I mean, yeah, he's Sandman. He turns into sand. That's what he does. Which is actually more powerful than one might think. Kind of like Hydro Man, who turns into Waterland. That's like a totally overpowered superpower, right? There he is turning half into water. Except then it turns out it's all a fake, and he actually has legs behind that. But let's just pretend we only saw the front. That's Hydro Man. This is the fake Lego. There is a real one. I don't know why I didn't get the real one. This is Kraven the Hunter. I think his spear is fake, but the rest of him is real. I think I lost his real Lego spear. He's just like a African hunter man that's like always running around half naked stabbing people. So yeah, he's like the best Spider-Man villain, obviously. You can tell. Scorpion, you know what his power is? He has a tail that's sharp. Oh! And he wears like a green ski mask. There's him. He's Lego. And then we got everyone's favorite bootleg Avengers. The bank robber guys from Homecoming. There's one, and he has like this crazy chain weapon that looks like that. And here's the other one, who's also got a weird propulsor blaster thing from the DODC company, which is owned by Vulture and Shocker. Well, no, just Vulture. This is Lizard, but it's a custom. I showed my other Big Fig Lizard in another video. So he has like a Chima head and crocodile face. But I like his body a lot, and I give him this potion and this syringe, you know, just for good measure. That's the Lizard. He's a lizard. That's his power. Great. I mean, his power is that, like, he's a guy that's missing a hand or an arm, I think, and then he grows his arm back whenever he injects himself with the serum. But then, like, a little side effect is that it turns him into a big-ass lizard. This is, I think Spider-Man 2099 was some like different weird Day of the Dead looking camo. I don't actually have the real one. I need to get the real one, but I think this one looks really cool. Got him off eBay. His hands are kind of wiggly, like they get loose really easily. I think it was like a French company that made him. They also made the Spider UK and a couple other ones, I believe. But pretty good quality stuff. Now we got Spider-Woman. You may be like, how did you get your hands on her? I'm just kidding. No, you're not, because you're probably not. You probably don't know anything about Lego Marvel, because like who does except me and some creeps on eBay that lives in their mom's basement. Anyway, the reason why she's kind of rare, and I had to spend a lot for her, even though she's a Flego, on artfire.com, which is where I got Morbius too. The reason why is because she was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. As a real Lego, Lego actually made a figure of her, but they only sold it at San Diego Comic-Con, kind of like the collector. They did that a couple times because yeah. So yeah, wish I'd been there to catch it, but that's what she looks like as a fake one. This is White Tiger. She has a ponytail coming out of her mask. Which kind of pisses me off because she would look a lot cooler without it, but this is what Marvel does to people. Wait, maybe this is, I think that I turned that the wrong way. I think that her head thing is actually supposed to be turned that way. So there's that. She has this little like zappy thing. She just does zappy stuff. She goes and shoots stuff and is really agile. So that's what she does. Okay, so here we have Spider-Man Noir. This is actually a Lego Spider-Man Noir that I got from Germany on eBay before there was an actual Lego Spider-Man Noir, which I actually don't have yet, but I have like an updated Flego one. So this is like an older Flego one before the Spider-Verse movie came out. And his trench coat's kind of almost ripped off. And then we got Beetle. This is a real Lego. It's used. Got it on Amazon. It's from an old Lego set. And he's a cool Spider-Man villain. He flies and he has a gun. That's what he does. How edgy is that? And he has this cool mask. I think he looks really cool, to be honest. I actually don't really know anything about him, so he might do more than just fly and have a gun, but that's what he does. I mean, Spider-Man just shoots webs. That's what he does. And can detect stuff around him. And last but probably least, we have End of Day Spider-Man, or End Game Spider-Man, or End of the World Spider-Man. I don't know what he's called. He's just a cool suit. I know nothing else about him. Yeah. Looks like he has like claws or something. I don't know what it is with that, but it's a cool suit, I think. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you watched for this long, well, Jesus Christ, this is almost like 20 minutes. If you watched for this long, allow me to say a formal goodbye to you from Tarantula Man. And next time I'll do something more interesting. I think I'm probably just gonna